Hi guys. How is everybody tonight? Oh, tripping over my own self. Hi. I'm come with, oh geez, my hair's a mess. It's been a wild day. Don't look at me. Hi guys. So I'm coming to you with a couple updates. Not too bad. Long day. Human Ohio's are always long days. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. Hi, Jim. Hi, y'all. So I do have a couple little updates. There's Rocky. He had surgery today. Obviously, he's doing fine. Everything is doing really well. Rambo's actually awesome. He's laying right here, being a cuddle bug. So we had a busy Humane Ohio day. We sent up 41. 6 of them included ours, which were all the car kitties, which is Jacko, Lantern, October, Wix, and Barnabas. If you remember out of that group, they actually all four are males. Wix is a female. So Wix, I'm really happy to report that we did do the sexing right. All the sexes were right on them. So Wix is the only girl, so they all did fantastic. They are playing, eating like crazy. Rocky Raccoon, obviously he's a boy, and his neuter went amazing. He was in and out like crazy, and as you can see, he is playing like a horse and eating like a horse. So he's doing really good. We did have 2 updates. So, hi guys. One update is not a fantastic update, and I definitely don't like these at all. Our sweet Covey, our sweet Porchy Azar, the boy that goes between houses, our sweet boy Azar, he is, yesterday, the house that he stays at, the family down the road, noticed that he was having difficulties urinating. So she brought him right up to us, and we immediately, took him up to Dr. Darcy. And Dr. Darcy wasn't actually in, but another vet took care of him, and he was blocked. So when they looked at him today to examine, why he was blocked and why that happened and how many crystals were there and all that stuff, they did find a tumor in his bladder. After much discussion, much debate, much thought, all that stuff, we did decide that it would be best to help him cross over to the Rainbow Bridge. So we did do that route with him. He was very, very spoiled and very, very loved and had loads of treats, and actually given bacon and turkey and even some chocolate pudding. We just let him, just have a feast, have a party. So yeah, so that's definitely not fun, and is never news I want to share, but he was so beloved. We did let his other family know what had happened. They knew he was going to the vet. We were hoping it was a simple blockage, and not simple, but a simple thing. Yeah, we couldn't let him go on with that because he did roam and he loved roaming and all that stuff, and we could have possibly treated it for a short amount of time, but we would have had to pin him, and he would have hated that. We would have had to keep him inside, and he hates that. He loves being able to roam and go to his friend's house, and you know, visit everybody. So this was the best choice for him. And while it breaks our heart, it's helpful that we know that he was so, so loved. And, you know, he's not going to hurt. So we love him. And that was a hard one. You know, of course, I did tell Jackie. So we discussed options, and we both came to the exact same conclusion, which is nice when you have another person that's as experienced, or that's more experienced, and they're thinking of the same lines as you are. So so we do have that. So that was a bummer. On the flip side, in other like medical news, Egypt did have his little 1 year physical today, so it was actually kind of good, well timed, because he did have some soreness in his back area, like his back legs area. Not really quite sure what they could have come from. You know, it's definitely possible that it was a fall, but none of us have seen him fall. You guys haven't seen him fall. So it could just be, you know, we're just kind of guessing here, you know, why he could have this soreness. But he's going to be on pain meds for a bit, and we'll reevaluate in a week. But he's on some pain meds right now, and so he'll be zonked out for a little bit. Those pain meds are pretty good, but we want him to rest and heal. I am not going to contain him. He seems to know his own limits, so I'm going to just let him make his own decisions on resting and things like that. So the volunteers are aware, so they know to be a little extra cautious with him. But you know, he's doing good. Other than that, his whole other vet check, everything, all that good stuff, went through just fine. It was great. His blood work was fine and all that stuff. So my sweet little boy, you know, I'm glad he had a good other than that overall health check. So we're just gonna keep an eye on him and just hi Tweeties. Hi Eagle Watcher. Hi Mike. So we're gonna keep an eye on him and just make sure he's nice and cozy and behaving and all that good stuff. So yeah. So other than that, you know, a very busy day as always, and a long one, so I'm probably going to make it short. I already did meds earlier, so I just had a quick update I wanted to do with you guys, but I wanted to give you the time that you guys deserve, and it wasn't long enough before I had to go to my job earlier, so I apologize for the delay in that. But you know, one day I'll be fully staffed at my office and won't have to run as many places, which would be delightful. So yeah, so, you know, good thoughts for my boy. So, you know, Jesse, and that's very possible too. Maybe he was just playing very hard. You know, he likes to play hard. He does run, he does slide, he, you know, does all of these things. And keep in mind, his leg joints are different than normal. Do you remember when he came in, you know, so this is his knee joint that bends. Remember? So his knee joint bends right here. Is how a normal cat is, you know, normal people. Our knee joints bend like this. Remember, Egypt's back legs were both broken, so his joints are actually like this. They cross over. And they were fused that way, so there was no point in, you know, breaking them and, you know, surgical stuff that Dr. Darcy knows. You don't want to cause them any more harm if it's doing okay, but we knew that there might be possible problems in the future, so we're keeping an eye on it. So it could just be something very, you know, minor. Maybe he just played too hard. So, oh, thank you guys very much. You're so kind. So yeah, he is pretty ornery. So, but he'll be on some good stuff. Mama's gonna make sure he's cozy and loved, and actually he's currently sleeping in the carrier right now because it must be a nice cozy spot for him. So I'm probably just gonna leave that out off to the side so he can be cozy. So okay, I think that should be all the updates right now. Hi from Poland. Or hi to Poland. I always say that wrong, I think, but so yeah. Um it is like his little private room. Oh, thank you, Jem. The wee babies. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Stuart. Yeah, rest in peace, my little Azar. He's such a sweet boy. And yeah, my Egypt boy. Rocky Raccoon. He's up on the table right here. And he's wanting to play. You had surgery today. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Thank you, Jem. That is a fantastic question. How are the little babies? So keep in mind they're still not tested. I probably won't be able to test them till next week. But all in all, they are amazing. These are the bestest little babies I have come across. And oh, here, no. Oh, okay, all right. Well, jump right down, even though I asked you not to. Oh, look at his little shaved buns. Oh, you don't think you can see it from there? He's, Rocky, you just have no qualms. You're like, whatever. I'm just gonna. Okay, he's such a nut. The babies are amazing. So you know how or like parents to newborns, I have girlfriends that, have newborn babies and they're like, my baby started speaking Latin at 3 months and, all these things, my baby could walk and at 1 month and fancy stuff, because their babies are so special. That's how I feel about these baby kittens. I'm like, these baby kittens are so smart. They're already using the litter box. The tiniest little, like tiny little baby peas and poops, but they are actually, hi Jebber, they are actually using the little litter box. I'm so proud of them because they're only about 3 weeks. Yes, yes, tiny, like Sonia went out to clean it up and she like basically used like a hanky to clean the litter box out because it was so tiny you couldn't use a scoop, I know, they're so smart. So currently they were on KMR and we have moved up to like, I don't even know how many cc's of KMR because they are just demolishing this food. I mean, it is unbelievable. They pee and poop like crazy. Like every time now they're starting to use the litter box, but every time we would even remotely like stimulate them to pee and poop, they would just immediately go. Best babies ever. So in theory, we were talking about their feeding schedule and program that we were going to do, and we were going to move them off of KMR next week when they're about 4 weeks old, and start moving them onto a gruel. We changed that plan today. We changed it today. We actually moved them to gruel today, and they are demolishing it. They love it. They love it. So I took a couple videos for you. So this is the Inky. No names yet. But poor Lynette was... Look at this. Look at that absolute disaster. I don't know who was messier, her, Lynette, or the baby. And every time we were look at his little hands. I mean, it was going wild. Wild. Yes, that's food on his forehead. Or her forehead. I don't really know. But, and look at this one. Oh, this one looks like a little bat. Doesn't that look like a little tiny bat? I don't... Oh my gosh. They were just, I mean, okay, I think this is a good one. Ready? Hold on. Look at the hands. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, it's not very... I'll try to share it on Chatters, though, and see if I can give you some. But look at the hands. I mean, it was... That was the point Lynette set it down. She's like, I give up. We got to reformulate a plan here. But there was... Oh, I wish my camera would come... Come on, pick it up. we go. Look at his little hands. He's like, give me the syringe. Give me the syringe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pause. I mean, they are just like crazy. I mean, they are crazy. We decided yesterday that today we're gonna have to trim their nails because we have like tiny little holes of them just frantically trying to grab onto you to get that food. They are just eating like a hawk or you know, crazy. So yeah, they are so they get so excited. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Eagle Watcher. Are you? They are going to. It, Jesse. We even tried to actually syringe feed them, or I'm sorry, spoon feed them, or and bowl feed them. We tried both. I think we're going to try a little bit more tomorrow. They were very interested in it, but so far the closest they could get was like chewing on the side of the actual bowl that we had the food in, but they're very interested in it. So we're going to try tomorrow. They're really messy right now, so they're probably going to need a bath anyways tomorrow. So I'm thinking we're going to throw down a plate of food and just let's see what they can figure out. And, we'll probably have to give them a bath anyways because they are just, they are so crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, Jesse. Maybe that's a good live video. I like it. We did have a cat named Abe. Yep. So. Oh, blessed Sonia. She has done so much. I love her. They have, luckily, since we have, oh, thank you, Mrs. Charles. Yeah, so luckily today, after we started the gruel, and it's a little bit more thicker consistency, more food type consistency, they actually slept much longer. So I think it's filling them up. So hopefully Sonia can get some more sleep tonight. I desperately wish that I had the capability to take them home because I would very much love to feed them myself, but I feel like my dogs would think they're a perfect bite-sized snack, so I better not. But thank you, Mrs. Charles. So they are doing amazing. What's in the gruel? The gruel is actually kind of funny. The gruel is generally a combination of a whole bunch of different things. So right now I'm actually using the Royal Canin mama and baby cat food mixed with some KMR. So eventually we'll try to get rid of like less and less in the KMR because it is very rich. So it does make them have loose stools, but it's just you kind of wean them off of that and get more into just the mama and baby cat and maybe some water, and then you get more into. So generally there's a whole bunch of like stuff that you throw in, especially as they start to get older. Then you're really just mixing a whole mesh of stuff in there. Rupert is doing amazing. He's doing awesome. Probably. I'm thinking, and I don't hold me to this date, guys, because I am guessing here and I'm not looking at my planner, but probably by next Wednesday he'll be back up. I just want to make sure that he's fully done 2 weeks of quarantine just to be safe. So safety first, Dr. Darcy's rule. You're so right, Jamie. Nance, yes. Beth is definitely a master of making gruel, so. Jabber, yes. Rocky doesn't even know anything different. He is zooming around. Rupert just has a cold. So, we caught it before, luckily, that, speaking of Rocky, there he is. Hey, bud. And yeah, having a good old time. He just has a cold, so we just kind of quarantined him before it exposed everybody up here. And luckily, I think we're really great. So, yeah, Rupert's actually good. And if he had his way, he would have been back up here like 2 days ago. But I said, no, we got to give it a little bit more time. Hi, Lori. This one right here at the bottom of the screen is Asha. That one's Alma. You can't hardly see, but in this black bed right here is Lucy Pie. Not Lucy. Kiara. One of the Grabies. We have a set of 4 siblings. 3 of them are gray, so we call them the Grabies. But so that's one of them. I'd have to look closer to see exactly who's who. Jack Cat. That I might have to check. I do not think we have any baby rice cereal. So that's probably something we could use, I would assume, because that's probably should go into the mixture to thicken it up maybe a little bit, but I don't think we do have any baby rice cereal. It's been a bit since we've had to hand syringe babies, so normally we've been having the mommies here, so, or we'll have to do it for a couple days and then they figure it out, but these ones might be a little bit longer. Makes it stick to the ribs. What's the carrier from? The carrier is actually from when Egypt had gone to the doctor earlier today, but he's currently using it for a bed, so we're just going to leave it out. So, yeah, and it's Humane Ohio Day too, so we have like crates all over the place right now. Yeah. Who's the highest one above my head? Oh, this one, whoop, right here. Is that what you're talking about? That one right there is Marilyn. Marilyn. This one right down here, Cumberland. The black and white one's Rocky Raccoon. The gray one's Mighty Cat. Yes, our very own Marilyn Monroe. Wally's awesome. He actually, they should be, every time I plan to like bring them up front, then something happens. So I was like, oh, I'll bring him up front. What was it? Wednesday. And then I'm like, well, we're going to get them into Humane Ohio, so we need to keep, be a spot where we can withhold their food. So we kept them in the back, and then I'm going to move it up today, but they just had surgery. So hopefully very soon, tomorrow, they'll come up. I'd like it on a day when there's going to be lots of volunteers here. So, oh, thank you, Tanya. Yes, the fence is amazing. We are going to. We should be doing. We're hoping. You know how contract work goes. We're hoping to have it done by tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen. So, we're very excited. And there's Debbie. It's me! We keep teasing Debbie. I love her. Where's Doratio? He is actually around. You know, he's been in the... If he's not on a rug back here, which he's not, he's probably in my office on a caranda.
Can I run the dryer, or would you prefer I didn't?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm almost done. We're just jaw-jacking now. I am severely behind on my blogs. Oh, gosh, guys, forgive me. I don't know why I struggle so greatly with those, but I need to get better. Just need a ghostwriter. If anybody out there is a good ghostwriter. The whole 2 jobs thing is really a hindrance. Really. Does Rocky ever wind down? Some days. There he is. Clearly, he's distraught from his surgery today. Not so much. He's doing fine.
You couldn't tell when he came out of the crate.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you got her, Lori. Ramsey's amazing. Nope, the only ones that went to Humane Ohio today was Rocky Raccoon. Jack-o'-lantern, October, Wix, and Barnabas. Mr. Whiskers did not go. Actually, he's already, I'm pretty sure. Now I'm going to second guess myself, but he had already gone. He's been around. I have seen him today. He's more of a really lovey guy. You're so right, Stuart. He does. He like zooms, and then has to zonk out. Like then he's like crash, sleep time. Ethel, oh, you're so sweet. Does my hubby ever see me between the two jobs? That is something we would love to work on a little bit. So I'm hoping one day we'll get it figured out a little bit better and have a better timeline. I'm currently, even when I try to say I'm going home early, it just somehow doesn't work out like that. Big Dave, you are right. There are 2 giant cats in the house. If only I knew. You're not going in, are you, Debbie?
Not yet.
Not yet. They're talking about giant cats in the house. Do you know who they're talking about?
What's this?
They're talking about giant cats in the house.
No idea.
Weird. Oh, you mean in this house? I thought you meant. Oh, they were talking. They were talking this house right here. They were talking this house.
Okay.
I hear giant cat / house, and I'm obviously knowing they mean your house. Oh, thank you, Stacy. He does. My poor husband. He's so very kind. One, brought me a coffee this morning because I had an early morning, so I love him. He's so good to me. And he somehow always manages supper, so we've been having supper about 9 o'clock at night, and he always manages it. Oh, look at Rocky Raccoon. I put Rocky Raccoon out.
Oh, okay.
He's doing great. He's, as you can tell, he's got a ball right now in his mouth, and he doesn't even know.
I know. Oh. Hey, Stacy. Didn't you just have surgery?
Huh?
Didn't he just have surgery?
No one told him that. Oh, the big house, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Dave. He is a good husband, Eric is, yes. I know, Jesse, I think that's probably going to be the only way I can see my husband. The upside to him being at home is he takes care of so much. He does all our laundry, he takes care of our pets at home, which is so sweet of him to do, so. I know, Janice, I'm sad too, and you know, surgery always would be a lovely idea in so many situations, but that would have meant Azar would have been cooped up, and he would have not liked that at all. And you know, one thing Jackie always says, and I love this, and I say this often, is we have to remember to do what is best for the cats, not ourselves. And I love that. It's such a it will always stick with me. And when in doubt, I love Sonia. Sonia's the baby master, guys. She's been taking care of the babies. But that's one of the things that Jackie says, and it sticks with me. And so you always please keep in mind, if a euthanasia does happen around here, and it will, you know, a lot of our residents are older. Things happen, things, you know, just come up where that will have to be a thing. Know that I never, ever, 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 ever will do it lightly, ever. And it will be what is always 100% best for the cat. So just know that. Ooh, Stacy. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
Does Bridge still get put in the pan? All right. I haven't seen Bridge.
You see her in the dryer? She's been up on that bed a lot.
So true, Jabber.
Hello.
Oh, you guys are so kind. Thank you. Yep. Oh, hugs to you guys. You're so sweet.
Hi.
Stuart, I know you know very well. I know you know. And I know most of us know that. You know, we've all had to go through that. Very true, Jabber. That's a great way. Yeah, measure the quality of life versus the quantity.
Hey, Jabber.
Oh, I'm sorry. Scrunchions. Thank you guys. Yeah, that was a rough one.
Okay.
But they all are rough. They're never ever easier. You know, obviously we've had stray cats come in that I've had to euthanize since I've been in this position.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
even if it's okay, Mama Bear. He's okay. I promise.
I mean, I guess if he's not squealing, but
Yeah.
it just seems rough.
But you know, it's hard. Even when I get a stray cat that's come in for some reason or another that I've never met in my life, I am bawling. I am bawling. KB, it was Azar. Azar passed. So.
Our frequent flyer cat.
Yes, our friend to all the neighbors' cats. You know, the thing is, I think about him is he made all the neighbors feel like, wait, you're my owner, I love you. And then he would go to the neighbor and be like, you're my owner, I love you more than anybody else.
And you know, God bless her for taking the time, because otherwise it could have been in a bad way.
Yeah. Nancy, you're so right. That is hard. I pray with each one that's come up expectantly. You know, ones that we know that's coming. I've prayed every single time to please let me know when it's time, and not too soon. But I know it's always better to do too soon than too late. But you know, we just have to do the best we can, and their needs are always before ours. So that's what we're here for. So, okay, well, oh, they're saying hi, Lost.
Hi, guys.
She's not lost, she's found. It's me.
She's just waiting for the stuff to dry.
Oh, Debbie's doing laundry.
Well,
She's so
there's
good.
a hidden agenda. I take it in and I throw it on the floor, and I let them play it for a night. They borrow.
Oh, they have fun.
It's all nice and warm, and they're
Do you hear-
cuddling. I figure it's okay because it's just cats, right? You know.
Don't matter. Yeah, it's clean. Whatever.
No, I mean them. You know, you don't mind because they're in it.
No, I don't care.
They just
They're my boys.
They had that. They just had such a good time.
You know what? Actually, I think I've seen that. I think I went into your house one day and you had some,
Yeah.
and they were on the floor.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, however you want to do laundry, I guess it's fine by me.
Yeah, no, that would be the comfort. I just wait until I can't walk and then I do laundry.
Yeah, right. This
Boy, this Char needs to
very,
get some
very
weight.
good point, Dave. Yes. It's very nice kitty. He was. Thank you.
Hey, Skinny.
Yeah.
We're gonna fatten you up.
Cher, I know. Cher, you're just a dainty little thing. Although now looking at Rocky, I'm like, well, you kind of look pretty dainty too.
But look at it, he still has a belly. I'm telling you, he was chowing down with the big ones like no problem back
I
there.
know. That Cher is just, I think she's just going to be one of those tiny kitties. Just tiny. Just a slender, svelte kitty. She was like that since she was a baby. She's never had a tummy on her. She's just a tiny little, tiny
But
bitch.
she doesn't stop much either.
Well, that doesn't help. Maybe I'd look that skinny if I was running around.
Speaking of handsome,
Oh, Spiker Doodle. Welcome to the party.
we heard there was a lonely plate.
Hi, gravy. Gravy. It's a gravy.
Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, Janice, that's funny. I think you're right, Nance. I think she's just gonna be one of those like just little tiny dancer-like people that
Like
just are always
Elsie's
been.
tiny.
Ilse's a tiny one. She's always been tiny. Always. Dagda is amazing. Daggy Roan.
God bless.
Oh, Marilyn's just like,
I was just looking
wow,
at her.
bless you.
Thank you.
She's at the
Dad
top
is
of
on his coach. He's coach
Is
surfing.
he? His eye looks amazing. It's so healed up, especially since, so we had, you know, he had sutures, of course, for his eye removal. And Lynette and I were doing something, cleaning some gunk up or something, and we're like, wait, what is this? What is this blue thing? He had something blue here and something blue here. And we're like, what in the dickens? The doctor, for not Dr. Darcy, it was just another doctor, and this happened. So it's not, it's, you know, don't think bad feelings, but there were 2 sutures left in there. It's like, whoop, whoop, okay, let's, so I was like, oh, I was really nervous because I've taken out sutures, but not by an eye, which, I mean, there wasn't an eye, I suppose, so.
Rocky got a quit.
Oh, he had a ball earlier, I mean, but yeah, so I removed them. I was very proud of myself. I'm like, I love learning new things, and it was, you're right, Janice. Yeah, he's figuring out his little walking thing. He doesn't have much of a,
Carrying this. I love when they carry stuff.
he's like, I don't know what surgery means, but I feel fine.
I see colors. Woohoo! Whoa, keep looking here. I'm waiting. Here it comes again.
Nobody wants to play with me? I'll play with this
I
spring.
don't know, well.
He's gonna conk out when he does.
The lady in the backpack is Thursday Night Volunteer Pat, if that's who you mean. This lady right here is Sonia. She is a visitor and one of your moderators. So you've probably seen her in blue.
Red. I'm not familiar in red. You used to see me in blue.
She's one of those fancy people with the wrench. Dagda is, if you look in Cabana, apparently Dagda is sitting on the couch having himself a good snooze. So.
Marilyn, pretty girl.
Yes, we all love Sonia. Sonia has been just absolutely wonderful taking care of babies. And somehow she's giving them like growth patterns something. Because man, these babies are,
Advanced.
they're, yes,
That's so sweet.
they're very advanced. That's it, they're very advanced for their age. We're all hoping that Sonia makes her visit permanent one day and moves to Ohio. We are too, LL. We're gonna just keep her one day and not let her go back. We're gonna somehow like void her visa or something. I don't know. I'm not a good shady person. I can't lie. So I'm trying to think of sneaky ways, and I would probably walk you to the border and be like, I did it. I messed up. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible liar. They're thanking you for all your sleepless nights, Sonia.
Oh, no worries.
Boy,
Happy to help.
talk about something she didn't expect to do on her
Well, it might be a little
vacation.
more sleep tonight if they're sleeping longer.
Yeah. Yeah,
From
I
the
think.
I think that gruel's really sitting in their stomach, you know, better.
Yeah.
You know, instead of water, you know, like KMR, that's just,
They're not as squishy.
yeah, exactly. You shake them, you can hear, swoosh, 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 swoosh.
When you shake them, you hear that, but you also feel it.
So Sonia's also been pottying them, and she's been christened a few times by every one of them. So each of them. Sonia Kitten Whisper Angel. She is. She is.
Father's bank.
There's the plate soap.
Yeah.
You know he's so smart if you put like bonito flakes like just out of his reach. I mean he eats them every time, just right out of his reach. Oh, Marilyn. Oh. Speaking of Sonia Kitten Whisper Angel, she's working her magic on Marilyn, and Marilyn's loving it.
Oh, sure.
Sonia lives in Canada.
I haven't had a hug in a year from her. Rocky, calm down. There's a little belly.
Yeah, they're really. Look at her. I can see it. Is she purring? Because I think I can hear her.
Yeah, when she gets going.
Oh, she's a loud purr. Yeah, Marilyn is the best friend to everybody. She loves all cats. It's just amazing. We have very special kitties. And I have a gravy on my phone. Let's see, you are... Who is you? Don't look at my privates, man. Shakespeare! It's Shakespeare!
You want to call him Sherlock?
Sherlock. That would be good too. Always causing mischief and... You're so cute. You're so cute. When will Sonia return? We never know, I don't think. She has general plans, but
Yeah.
just sometime when she's able.
Sometime in the future.
Yeah, sometime in the distant future, but not too distant that it's too far, but not so near that it's too near. It's about I mean, I don't know how clear I can make that.
I hadn't even left to
That
come
was
here and I
joke.
was starting to get upset about leaving.
Oh, sweetie, I do the same thing. Oh,
Yeah.
isn't that weird how it, yeah,
Yeah, I'm not even there yet. I'm like, oh no, I have to come back.
I know. Oh, Ethel, yes. Marilyn loves, the famous, sorry. Marilyn loves the famous, back massage from Alma. So I love them very much. They are so cute when she's, look, now she's getting the back massage from Sonia. She's like, oh, this is just as good. She's got her little paws stretched out. We're
Yeah, she's so comfy. I'm so jealous.
Oh, the little biscuits. She's like, yes. Oh.
Her eyes are even a little dreamy looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very makes you feel
She's like, finally, the adoration I deserve. Oh, and there's Rocky. He's like, hey, what's going on? Can't talk. Busy.
Okay. You shoot these doors.
How's Jackie doing? Good. She's doing really good. I get reports from her quite a bit. And I just spoke with her today, and she seems to be doing great. She's very much loving retirement. And we try not to talk about kitties too terribly much because it does, she gets, her heart hurts. And that's our Jackie, and that's why we love her, because she has such a kind heart, and she's such a sweetheart.
Here it goes.
He is just like bing, bing. Hopefully Sonia will return for Kitty Christmas. I'm not sure about that, but we can always cross our paws.
She'll return for something.
The Jackie's doing good. The hurricane did not do too terribly much damage to them. I think they just got some like limbs down. They're not too close to the ocean to where it's going to cause that much problems other than some wind, but they did pretty well.
Oh, there we go. Wow, that cloud's really in it.
Oh, yeah. She's one that you need to grab and, snip her nails, but she don't, yeah. She's not a huge fan. Hindsight, I probably should have found her right then. But.
Oh, Magic came in. Good boy.
So.
Ramsey still didn't eat. I tried the baby food on the mouth. Nope.
Just not into it, huh, Rams? He's like, I ate a lot
I
today.
gave him some of his favorite fry, and he ate some of that.
Oh, yeah, he loves the dry. If you ever have a trouble eating chicken, real chicken, like shredded chicken, or like
One of those fillets.
the fillets, he'll eat the heck out of it. So, okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so very much for your kindness, and yeah, we will
Once you
see.
put down another plate of food, you pretty much scarf that one up.
I would. Why not?
Yeah. The kittens in the back scarfed up the 2 plates I put down.
Yeah, I'd probably put down another one. They all had surgery, so they're probably pretty empty in the tummy.
Ooh, I left this stuff in the sink.
So,
It's really
how's the weather here? It's very cold.
Aw. What you doing to her?
It's very
Joe?
cold here. It's about.
Every time.
Like some shoes.
If I don't have my Blundstones on, I wore my Skechers sneakers one time when I was here, and he ran to me and he looked at the sneakers and looked at me like, "Where are the boots?"
He does love your boots.
He does. He rolls and rolls and rolls on them and does that running in
cleaned up my
place.
mess in the sink. Thank you. The one in front Thumper's room, somebody cleaned it up for me.
Okay.
Cans.
Well,
and
anyways, thank you guys. Have a good night.
stuff. Maybe when
Thank you
I-
so much.
She was
And,
I didn't
yeah.
see any cans in it.
You guys have a wonderful night. We appreciate ya.
Am I in your way, Patty? You trying to feed?
Let you get back to the important
gonna
stuff
get,
of the kitties.
A bigger can of food for the kids.
Night, guys. Thank you. Thank you all. I go home and eat some lunch. Well, I didn't have lunch, so I guess lunch.
I know
Slash
where you had supper from last night.
Oh, I'll eat there 100 times. It doesn't matter. If Eric said, "Hey, do you want to go there tonight?" I'd be like, "Yep." And I got the exact same thing I did when we were together.
I ordered plantains for an appetizer, but I ordered the wrong ones. So I just got like plain plantains.